Is it real or a fiction of your mind? Am I gone in a fraction of your time? Will you mistake my real intentions once again? Wanna be near you, wanted to hear you, but my words are light, like paper drifting in the sky. Not enough to be a witness.
Hello, and welcome to Only Slightly Opinionated. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Joey.
And we had some technical difficulties, and we had to start over. We'd only recorded a minute and 27 seconds. And in that one, what was funny was I almost said I'm Joey on accident. So I wanted to make sure that still made it on. I wanted to make sure my craziness still made it on the potty. How are ya?
Oh, I'm good, baby.
Wait.
How are you?
Wait, hold on. I'm supposed to say something, and I forgot.
Yes, you are.
And so this is Only Slightly Opinionated. I said that part already. And we are two best friends who live miles and millions of miles away. Not really. He lives in South Carolina. I live in Michigan. And we started this podcast as a way to be silly together and just have some fun. Talk about, pop culture and music and TV and movies and our lives and our struggles and just anything that we see fit that won't get us canceled, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how are you?
I'm so good, baby. That was such a lovely, wonderful introduction. It was so beautiful. It was so eloquent.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm doing good. Well, first and foremost, happy Pride.
Oh, happy Pride, baby.
Happy Pride Month to you,
Happy
Jamie.
Pride and Prejudice Month.
It sure is the Prejudice Month.
Yes,
especially now more than ever.
Coined that Pride and Prejudice. That should be the theme of one of the prides, just because
yeah, it's apropos.
It's apropos of everything, bitch.
Uh-huh. Why are you just staring at me?
Because you were talking. I interrupted you, and now I'm done interrupting you. No, okay, I guess not. You said happy Pride, and I said happy Pride, and then we talked about Pride, and then that's done. Yeah. So what's new? What's happening? What's going on? Where you been? Who you seen?
Oh, baby. Let's hear from the illustrious life of Mr. Jamie. What has Jamie been doing with his life? What is all the things you've accomplished this past week?
Now listen, bitch, I just threw that shit to you. You're not supposed to be volleying the ball back to me. This is yes and, not no, sir.
Oh, I'm just trying to get that. We started before you started talking about your shit, and
why
so I was just trying to follow the.
Why can't be the same?
Whatever.
You told me last time you said how you doing, what you doing, and this time you didn't do that. So, okay, fine. I'm not doing anything. Okay, there, you bitch. That's what you want me to say. You want to have a good laugh at my expense?
I did. I wanted everybody to hear that you don't do nothing.
We had our neighborhood every year. We only do it every 2 years, it seems. On the first Saturday in June, have a neighborhood garage sale. So we're getting ready all week for that. Finding things, pricing things, getting things on tables, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, that's been most of my time. There's been, a little bit of TV watching here and there.
Did you make hordes of money?
We did not. It was terrible. It was, I don't know what, like nobody else on our street was participating. Paul said when he rode his bike the night before, he saw a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any, so I don't know.
Wow.
But no, the last 2 times we've done it, we've done really well. And this time we did, whatever. I don't think worth the effort. Paul would probably disagree. But,
I cannot stand doing garage sales. I let Marty handle all that shit because I cannot stand it.
I love the idea of getting rid of shit. That's why I garage sale.
I'm 100% for that.
having to deal with the rest of the garage sale,
Mm,
I have to, if I want to get rid of shit, that's what I got to do.
yeah, because it is the best way to, like, purge.
Yes. I wish there was a purge.
Oh, that would be. I could kill some folks for sure. That's
Oh,
for
folks.
damn sure.
Show.
You know how they always show. You know how they always show them on these TV shows and shit where they can't live with themselves after killing somebody. I'm always like, come on, chin up. You can handle that. I could kill some folks, no problem.
Yeah, we're big enough psychopaths that we could probably murder somebody. This is going to be evidence someday in one of our murder trials.
Oh shit.
So,
Damn.
Anybody out there, just remember this part so you can turn us in. But, to find it, make them listen to, just say you don't remember what episode it was. So they have to listen to every single episode.
There we go.
Gotcha, FBI.
Yeah.
Suckers. So we had the garage sale. And then my niece visited for the night and she brought some stuff over. And we watched Taskmaster.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really riveting.
All right, back to me. So you did nothing.
Okay, well, whatever.
Not that I've had a most exciting week either, but we went to brunch, which is really cool. There was this new place that we haven't been yet. It's called Zeytin. It's a Turkish restaurant. Which, girl, that's some culture down here in the Myrtle Beach South. They are like Turkish. What? But
can I have the turkey with gravy, please?
Exactly. He ain't got no turkey on the damn menu. Anyway, they didn't have Turkish delight, so I was a little disappointed in that. But
that's probably racist to say that.
It probably is.
You're gonna get us canceled again.
But that can't be that. That's like
our Turkish audience.
That's like somebody saying in Ireland, we don't have any American cheese, or
we don't.
We call it American cheese. Do they call it American cheese in other countries?
I don't think so.
They probably don't eat that nasty shit.
No, I don't think so.
That shit made out of aluminum foil.
I don't know what is going on. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but your lines are crazy. Like full. And mine are, of course, always like smaller, and same with you, right? Mine are bigger and yours look smaller.
Yeah.
Do yours look big at all?
Mine are gigantic.
You might be blowing some bitches' ear out, then. But
shit!
We ain't starting over again. So sorry if we done blowed your ears out. Turn the volume down a little bit. I'll try to match Joey's volume for a while.
I'll back up a little bit.
That didn't even do it. You don't sound loud to me.
No, it doesn't sound loud when I'm listening to you either. I mean, you always sound like a big loudmouth.
Why? Why?
Because I love you.
No. I refuse your love. I say no to your fake love. Continue telling me what you've been doing.
Well, your lines have gotten bigger again now, so I think we're all right.
So I think not on mine.
Oh, well, they are on mine. So, and mine's all that matters. So we went and had brunch with Stephanie, who works with Marty, and her husband, Jason, and Stephanie's parents, who I absolutely adore, and we've gone out with them before. But this Turkish place was really, really good. I mean, we only had breakfast, but everything looked incredible. I still had to have a damn omelet because I'm still starving myself. Well, not starving myself, but you know what I mean. Still doing the keto diet.
Joining you tomorrow. I'm not doing keto, but
oh, I know. Okay, then I'll just end that little story because I want to talk about that too. You got to give us the update.
No,
I'm
not going to talk about it anymore.
Yes, you are. Oh, you're just saving it for your tickety talk?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I'm just saving it for the TikTok. Hey, I got to plug that on here.
You do.
Someday I'll plug the podcast on the TikTok, but so far I haven't had a chance yet. Yeah, so I was finally approved for Zepbound. So that was rough getting there. I have a 6-month prescription. So then after that, I think I have to be re-approved.
Okay. But 6 months is a good like start. I mean, at
I
least
would
you don't
think
have
I
to.
think that's how it works. It said the prescription is good until November.
Okay.
So I would think that means that they don't have to like send a new prescription every time. I don't know. Whatever. My doctor will do it. And I'm just happy because, I was told before it was approved, I was told, it's really hard to get and you'll be put on a wait list and, blah, blah, blah. But then, I mean, I got it. I was approved, I don't know, Friday of last week. Maybe I got the letter and
Mm-hmm.
then I got it. I got the notification like Wednesday or Thursday of this week. I just picked it up today from the pharmacy.
I know you sent me a picture. We were
So,
so excited.
and I've also started because of this. I'm hoping maybe it'll give me some accountability if I actually can stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm charting my progress via the TikTok,
Oh yeah.
which I've never really done. So if anybody wants to follow that journey, it's The Gadget Gay. That's my handle or whatever they call it. TikTok. I don't know what it's called. My screen name,
Your handle.
my ID, whatever. So yeah, so tomorrow I went shopping today and got, chicken breasts and steak, and we had lots of eggs, and for breakfast I do hard-boiled eggs. So I just buy the bagged hard-boiled eggs and have those.
So you're gonna try to do low carb too, then?
Yeah, I'm doing South Beach.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I didn't
not
know you were gonna do
keto.
that.
The first 2 weeks are sort of keto in the sense that you really try to have no carbs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fully doing that because I like if I have a burger without a bun, I'm putting some fucking ketchup on it and I don't want sugar-free. I can't do sugar-free products. I hate them. So things like condiments and stuff like that, I'm not rigid on because I just can't. And I don't do South Beach is low fat, low carb, and low fat. So you're supposed to also do things like low fat cheeses and things like that, which I will not do. I will not touch a low fat cheese or a fat free cheese. It's disgusting. And I will not bring myself down to that level. Okay.
Well, you look at the ingredients between low-fat cheeses and regular cheese, and the low-fat has like 9 gazillion ingredients,
Yeah.
and then the regular cheese has like 3
Milk.
ingredients.
Yeah. Milk, salt, enzymes, probably.
Yep. So you're probably, yeah, I mean, it's probably better off not to do the light
Yeah.
anyway.
So I'm not having, when I first did it, which was a long time ago, I lost like 40 pounds. I did
Yeah.
really good, but I was also super rigid with it. Like it was almost OCD with it. Like one time I got sugar by accident at Starbucks and I blame you for that.
Of course you
And
do.
And I was like, oh my God, I had sugar. I ruined it. I didn't really cry, but I was really concerned that I had ruined the whole thing. I'm like, do I have to do it? Because on South Beach for the first 2 weeks, you really do I already said this, do no carbs. So
Right.
this was during the first 2 weeks. So I was like freaked out that I was going to have to start over because that's always the hardest part. Those first 2 weeks are a nightmare. They're really, I don't know how you do it on a regular basis. I find it to be brutal. I need things like toast. I need real non-keto freaky ass toast. I need some real ass toast. But I get like wheat bread. I get a high fiber bread
Mm-hmm.
so that it has less calories. And I am allowed that on South Beach after the first 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm hoping that the Zepbound sort of balances out my not being as rigid in a way. Like, I don't mean I'm not being rigid like I'm going to go and have an ice cream sandwich.
No.
I just mean I'm not, if there's sugar in something, I'm not like, I wanted this Costco, by the way. I don't know if you like do you like chicken salad?
No.
You don't like chicken salad?
No, I don't know. You know, if I eat chicken, I don't want unknown pieces cut up into something that I cannot verify their location.
Well, Costco uses the rotisserie chickens that they make to make a
Mm.
chicken salad. And that shit is good as goddamn hell. It is so good. And so I wanted Paul to get that because I thought I'll have that on, on a plate is perfectly fine, except sugar was like the 7th ingredient. It didn't give carb count on it, but it was too high in the list of ingredients to, like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But like ketchup, I just always use ketchup as an example for some reason. It's probably pretty high on that, like high fructose corn syrup or whatever is probably pretty high on it. But again, I'm using a tablespoon of ketchup, which is maybe probably 30 calories or something. I mean, it's not a lot of calories. So I'm going to eat a lot of pickles because I love me a pickle.
Me too.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm ready. The scariest part to me isn't the food right now. It's the exercise, like trying to force myself to either walk a far distance or ride the Peloton, even when I don't want to. That's the hard part. And that's the thing the other thing I had the first time I did South Beach was I had that motivation for some reason. Oh, I know why. Because I was supposed to do a show where I was going to be naked.
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah.
And that show did happen eventually. It just happened later than that, so it didn't happen then. So I did it for nothing. And once I knew we weren't doing the show, I wasn't as rigid with it. But because of that, I was like, I walked every day. I was like, walked 2 and 3 times a day. And so I don't know. I would love to be able to get back into a pattern of walking like you have, because I do enjoy it. I love having my headphones on and listening to a book or listening to a play or listening to a recording what am I, 90? Listening to an album that I like. I turn on my viola, I carry it with me. No, viola's not, that's not right. Vitrola.
You just boomered all over that whole last section.
No, I clearly Gen X'd it because I'm not a boomer, so I didn't know what to say.
Okay.
I watched a great video on TikTok about Gen X. It was awesome. This guy was like,
here's the intervention.
No, wait, just hold on 1 second. Hold on. Stop it right now. Stop. I haven't talked about any videos on this at all. But it was just this guy, this like young looking guy that was like, why have we let Gen X get off the hook? Why are we not blaming them for more stuff? And then it's just a succession of people like telling him all the reasons why you don't fuck with Gen Xers. And it was great because I was like, you are right, sir. You do not fuck with us. We are the lost generation.
So up until this point, both Jamie and I have led a relatively TikTok-free life.
Yes.
And that has been pleasant for me.
Wait, we're not talking about TikTok now yet, are we?
Oh, yes, yeah, we are.
I thought we were saving it for the LNH.
Oh, okay. We can. Yeah, I can come back to this easily enough.
I have stats to back it up, bitch. So
I don't care.
It on.
I don't
bring it on. Just because you got some janky old phone that don't do what it's supposed to do, and you will know what I'm talking about when he gets into it. Just because your phone's so old, it can't do the thing everybody else can do. Don't blame that shit on me. Okay, Grandpa?
Joey's motherfucking music minute.
Did you say minutes? Was it plural?
No, minute.
Oh, it sounded like
although it probably should be because it never lasts just like a minute,
Oh, God, I know, it's so fucking boring.
Now this will be short and sweet this time. I look forward to music every week, just in case anybody's wondering. So every Friday, I am like pouring through my Apple, Apple Music, looking at everything that has come out and listening. I get excited if it's an artist that I love, blah, 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 blah. So this week was not quite as exciting for me. There was some stuff that came out that was a little lackluster. I did see that Crowded House came out with a new album, which I was kind of somewhat curious to hear. This is their 9th album now. And since the 80s, each album has always been relatively less interesting to me. I don't know why. I just they don't grab me as much as they used to. And this new album is a bit more of the same. It's beautifully produced. like listening to it, and you're like, okay, yeah, it's Crowded House. It sounds just like them. They've got that,
Give me what's a
whole.
Crowded House hit? I can't think of one. Give me like a big one that I would know.
Oh shit! I mean, the big album was their first album was huge. It had so many hits. The only
But
thing I
you
can
can't
think
think
of.
of none of them.
I'm trying to think of their big, huge hit because all I can think of is "Better Be Home Soon," but that's not
No.
what. I mean, it is a song on there, but it's not the
Yeah, but
huge
it's not.
one.
I'm looking, so just you keep talking now.
Well, I mean, I think it's "Don't Dream It's Over" is their big one.
Oh, okay, that's the one I almost said. And
Yeah,
then for some reason I was thinking that might be Tears for Fears, so I was like, oh, I don't want to say it and sound stupid.
they did have sort of a similar vibe, but Crowded House has more of like they have a country sort of a or a folksy sort of a tinge to a lot of their music. Maybe
Oh.
not some of their big hits, but more of their rest of their body of work.
Hence they're not big hits
Right.
with their country ass. They can keep their country
Although
ass.
the song "Better Be Home Soon" is one of my all-time favorite songs, and it's very country-ish, but I still
That's
love
because you
that song.
that's because you
Don't
old
even say
country
that,
ass.
motherfucker, because I will cut a
You
country
know
music
you are
song.
country.
I will
You know
stab
you
it.
are country.
Anyway,
I didn't say you like country music necessarily. I said you got a country ass.
so this new album, which is called Gravity Stairs, is kind of boring. So I just don't love it. There was nothing on it that grabbed me. No particular song that I was like, oh, this is a good song. Like it just was kind of mediocre. So I was a little
No.
disappointed.
Okay.
Again, beautifully produced. It sounds nice. So I don't know if people are a fan, they might love it. Who knows? I
Who
have no
knows?
idea. And the other album that came out that I was giving a good listen to is the new Ben Platt album, which I know you don't particularly love him,
That queen gives me gas.
but he does have a beautiful voice. And his last album was interesting, I found, because it sort of had this whole like disco-y sort of like funk vibe, like an 80s sort of a like early
Okay.
80s funk, and it was
Okay.
kind of fun. And this album, motherfucker, sound like Gordon Lightfoot. I'm like, every single song is like an acoustic guitar and him sounding like John Denver, or it just is so
That makes me want to listen to it
bizarre.
more.
I mean, you might actually like it, but
The thing that bothers me most about Ben Platt is his fashion sense, his fashion choices,
yeah,
and that makes me not like him as a performer too.
yeah.
I don't know why, because every time I see him, I'm like, oh my God, I get people expressing themselves. That's not it. It's not about him. It's not about that he's wearing feminine clothes or anything like that. It's not that. It's the choices he make no sense. He must be an absolute asshole because his stylist is fucking him over gently every time they put him outside.
It's like I would call him the male equivalent to Lena Dunham. She
I don't know enough about
also,
Lena Dunham, like out at things.
oh my God, she dresses just like her character did in Girls. She wears the most.
Oh, okay. So not the same style, just things that are not attractive.
Yeah, things that
Okay.
are just like, yeah, it has nothing to do with what it is or what, she's chosen to wear. It's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck even is that? Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, God
And
bless
so
that woman
unflattering.
for yes, God bless that woman for wanting to show her body. But I don't know. I think she could have found more flattering clothes that still showed her body. Like she
Oh
chose
yeah.
things that were just did not look good. And I don't know if she just didn't care or if she just thought that she did. I don't know.
I
Such
still
judgy queens.
I still follow her on Instagram, and she's still some of the pictures she posts. I'm like, girl, what is that? What
No.
you wearing?
Yeah. I do want to see her new movie though.
Oh, that's right.
The one with what's his name?
Shit. Now I can't think of it. But yeah, you're right. It looks really, really good. I don't know how we got talking. Oh, because we were talking about Ben Platt. Are you looking it up though, so we can know the name of the movie?
Yeah, Treasure.
Treasure. That's it. But anyway, so the Ben Platt, I'll be curious to hear what you have to say about it. I just would like to know if maybe you do like it. And it's like it wasn't unpleasant to listen to. I was just sort of taken aback because it's so different from the previous album that he released.
Right.
And that's really all that I had in music, except for that by the time this episode drops, it will have been Prince's birthday. So happy birthday, Prince. I miss
Happy
you.
birthday
We
to
keep
you.
saying we were going to do a special Prince episode, and one day we will do it.
I hope so. It's so weird that you brought that up, Joey, because I was just thinking about it yesterday. I was listening to Prince during the garage sale, and I was like, we never did that Prince episode, did
No,
we?
and I do want to too, because yeah, I just love him more than anything.
Yeah.
Loved him.
Yeah, he did.
Ugh.
He did Prince.
Anyway, that was Joey's motherfucking music minute. It was a little lackluster today, but sometimes it be that way. So what you been watching? What you watching? What you watching? I'm gonna do it every time now. I know that you hate it.
Oh no. No, I
Your
love
hate is
it.
my motivation.
I love it. Let's see. We're still watching. First, I want to say I am still obsessed. This is not what am I watching. This is back to Joey's music minute. I am still so fucking obsessed with The Outsiders. It's all I listen to. And I mean, that's how I get with albums, not just musical theater albums. Any album, if I really like the whole album, I will just wear it into the ground.
Yeah.
I just can't get enough of it. It's just how it, and it just feeds me. And that show just, I love so much. I really want to get to New York and see it. Though I do have a sneaking suspicion it'll come in the next theater season here.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay.
I agree with you. It's incredible, and I love listening to it too. I'm just, and it's rare that an album comes along that I can't stop playing. But it's the same for me with the new Billie Eilish. I just every time I go to listen to something, I'm like, oh, let me just put Billie Eilish back on.
Just put Billie back on for me.
Let me put Billie on.
Can you just put Billie back on for me?
Cause I love her.
Oh, you loved her from the first time you seen her.
I sure did.
So yeah, okay. So what have I been watching? We've been continuing to watch. I'm pretty sure I talked about it last week. A show called Dark Matter.
Yeah.
On Apple TV Plus. We are continuing to watch that. I did not realize until recently that it was written. It's based on a book, a novel by a man named Blake Crouch, who also wrote Wayward Pines.
Oh,
they made a TV series out of that had one good season and one really terrible season.
Really shitty second season.
So he got a freaky mind, this one. He really just has a freaky mind. I don't even know how you think of some of this, how he thinks of some of that shit. And then we've been watching, oh my God, Baby Reindeer, which is just
stressing you out.
Hard to watch.
I know.
So hard to watch.
It is. But also like a train wreck. Like you just are like, it's so hard to watch, but you're like, you can't help but wanting to
I'm not
see
giving
it
up. I'm not giving up on it. And it's not like I don't like it. It's just and the fact that it's him that actually, the actor who actually went through this makes it all the much more uncomfortable and raw. And I'm like,
yep.
Why? I don't know. Like, I don't know. But that woman who plays Martha is just,
she
good. Is something else.
So good.
Freaks me out. She's so good. But I can see why the real Martha so far, I mean, I think I have 2 more episodes to go. I could see so far why the real Martha might be mad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because he really, he brought that shit on himself. Like at every turn, he brought that shit on himself. I mean, again, I don't know what else happens. Maybe he doesn't, but I mean, he just, the fact that I guess spoiler, I'm not going to spoil it. But in my opinion, he played a big hand in his own stalking.
And he admits that.
Yeah. Good. Because he should. Dill hole. And then no, I have, oh my God. Hold on.
What, baby? What you got?
I have IMDb
syphilis.
IMDb open right now. And on the sidebar, there's something called editorial lists.
Okay.
And it's related lists created by, I guess related. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. At first, I didn't understand why these, like, there was something from 2017. I'm like, why are you showing me something from 2017? And I realized it's related to, I was on Lena Dunham's page. So,
okay. Okay.
you consider Deadpool to be just like the other superhero movies, right?
No, I've actually seen those because I enjoy
You have?
those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really looking forward to the next
I'm
one.
not I'm not a superhero movie kind of a person,
Right.
but Deadpool, I mean, you give me a superhero that's, dropping the F-bomb and cussing people out and all that. I mean, then I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah, Superman doesn't do that shit, which really,
No.
I think it would improve everything if he did.
Right.
It was just like, fuck you, Lex.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Suck my dick, Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That my
Whoa.
fantasy just popped in.
You just went into like some kind of fan fiction spot. Like, wow. I think we have to
Have
go.
have
don't
you
know.
seen the little teaser thing for the popcorn bucket though for Deadpool?
No.
For the new Deadpool? It is
No.
fucking hilarious. The popcorn bucket is like his face, but his face is turning up towards the sky, and you reach into his mouth to get the popcorn. It is fucking hilarious, and it's just it's only like, I don't even know, like 30 seconds long or something like that, but it shows like, them putting the butter on it or doing whatever, but it is so funny. And of course I want one, because I mean, who wouldn't want to reach into the mouth and pull out popcorn? Like, come on.
Wait, I'm gonna watch it really quick. I wish I
Okay.
could make you hear this, but it's not. This doesn't happen. But it's only 46 seconds, so you can keep talking.
Well, it's you talking. You're supposed to be talking about what you've been watching.
I wish you could hear this though, because it'd be cool. Because we could use this music.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even be in trouble.
It
Oh
was
my
funny.
god!
Isn't it
Oh
hilarious?
my god!
So listen, everybody, just do yourself a favor and Google it.
Okay,
Google
I'll stop.
Deadpool popcorn bucket,
That's
and check it
exactly
out.
right. That's exactly what I searched was Deadpool popcorn bucket, and I went. The first link took me to Variety and a good reputable site, and so there's where I was watching the video.
It's very funny. It's very cute.
And so I don't. Is that it? Yeah, because all my oh my god, I keep forgetting that I have an episode in Evil to watch. Oh,
Did you finish Sugar?
I finished Sugar. Sugar finished.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that already because I told you to still watch it, even though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm not sure if it's going to be renewed or not. That's probably it. Okay, go.
Well, as
I've
per
ordered this
usual, mine's always longer than yours because I got more time on my hands. I got more time on my hands. Nothing? You don't give me nothing for that?
I don't know what it is.
Never mind. I finished the Jinx.
Oh yeah, the
Which-
second one or the
yeah,
first?
The second one, because
I haven't seen the second one yet, so don't spoil it.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't say anything other than I finished it, and there we
you
go.
Well, you can say whether you liked it or not. You
Oh
don't.
no, I very much enjoyed the whole story because I didn't know any of it. I mean, I told you that before. Somehow it like had escaped me as a documentary series to watch, or I kind of think I thought I knew what happened and just wasn't all that interested. But it ended up being far more interesting than I thought it was going to be.
And was the second part as good as the first part, or
No, it was not. It's a little bit slower, and there's only, I think, 4 episodes.
Okay.
No, or maybe there were 6. I don't remember now.
Oh.
But some of the episodes, even I feel like y'all are dragging this out a little bit. But it's still good,
dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Which I didn't know though, so
yeah,
that sort of came as a surprise for me. But the thing is he's still in the middle of like, well, not him, but his estate is still being sued and all that sort of stuff. So we don't know even the final outcome of all of that. But it was still an interesting watch, and I really enjoyed watching it. So if it's something that you haven't seen, check it out. It's on the Max.
On the Max.
we watched Eric.
Oh, you watched all? How many episodes is that?
It's 6 episodes.
Jesus, you watched the whole thing in a week?
Yeah.
I thought you were watching like 6 other things.
2 episodes a night we watched, and then boom, it was done.
Okay.
I love the Batch. I love me some Benedict
what?
Cumberbatch. I call him the
the
Batch.
Batch.
You know,
Okay.
the Batch.
Yeah.
And it was a fun watch. However, I would ultimately, on my IMDb, I would give it a 6. It's something
Just
that,
a 6.
yeah, it was something I enjoyed watching, but it's not something I would revisit or recommend necessarily.
Okay.
Little lackluster. Now, the big one that we finished that I wanted to talk about, because I have yet to talk about it, is Barry.
Oh, right. You already finished it?
I fucking loved it. Well, I don't know if you know this, but it's only 30-minute episodes, and there's only
I knew
8
that.
episodes per season. So 32
Oh.
episodes and you're done. So it's really a fast watch, but so much fucking fun. It was nothing like I don't really even know what I expected going into it. I only knew, I'm like, okay, it's got Bill Hader in it. It's got Henry Winkler. That's all I really knew about it.
Right.
I did not know that it was about acting and, had this connection to theater and all of that. So it was so enjoyable. And Henry Winkler is a goddamn revelation. I was like,
I love him so much.
I mean, I've seen him in like bit parts here and there other than the Fonz, but nothing
He's
like
so good on Parks and Recreation.
See, I never watched that.
Oh, he was so good.
And in this, he is just so good. And I just loved him. But even more so than him, there's this actor named Anthony Carrigan. He I was like, he's one of my new favorite actors now. I will watch anything he does because he is so fucking good in it and so funny. I mean, he's so funny.
So funny.
He's super, and that's kind of how he talks. Funny. Because he's supposed to be Chechenian. Is it Chechen or Chechenian? Because they say Chechen on the show, but I always just assumed that it's technically Chechenian. Anyway. The motherfucker from Chechnya, bitches.
The bald motherfucker from Chechnya.
Yes, because he got alopecias. Like the real alopecia, not like what's his face's wife's fake alopecia. Don't at me, bitches. Y'all know that shit fake. Anyway, his character's name is NoHo Hank, and I just love it. It's brilliant.
I have seen one episode, maybe or two, and I don't remember why. I was always assumed that I will watch it. I just haven't yet.
You should definitely make it one of your daytime watches because it's quick and you'll be done quick enough. But it's so much fun. I loved it. I highly recommend it. And that is also on Max, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then let's see. I watched a documentary called Crime Scene Berlin, The Nightlife Killer, which was kind of interesting. There was a guy in Berlin that killed these 3 gay men, and he basically had no reason for doing it. So it was really creepy to watch. He just felt compelled to do it and did it. So it was like another one of those things. It's like, he didn't like find these people and stalk them, or there wasn't any particular reason. He just did it.
Right.
But then they find out too that he also killed his mother, which they proved from later investigating into it. But it was a really interesting documentary. I think it was only like 3 episodes or something like that, but it was worth watching. It was fun. Not fun, but he killed his mom and 3 gay men. It was a blast.
Oh my God. Sounds like heaven.
I laughed. Oh my God. It was so funny. Anyway. And I've talked to you about this before, but I actually wanted to tell our listeners, there is a show on HBO Max, called Naked Attraction.
Oh,
It is a
God.
British show, and you just have to watch, if not to just watch one episode. It is the most bizarre series, and I just can't believe that it plays on television anywhere, even in Britain, because the person comes out and there's like 6 boxes, and the first thing they do is lift the boxes all the way up to their junk. And then they have to eliminate somebody based on what they don't like from the waist down. And then they go back again and it rises up to their neck and they have to eliminate somebody again. And then it shows their head and they have to eliminate somebody from there. And then they speak and they can eliminate somebody there. So then they're done. They're down to 2. And so they're looking at these people buck naked, and then whoever is the choosing person goes back and gets completely naked as well,
Oh, my
and then
God.
comes out and has to choose one of the final 2 as the person they're going to go on a date with. So it is so much nudity that it is like, it's actually kind of uncomfortable for even me, who is like the least prudish person in the world. But they show some penises and whatnot, like, so close up that it's like, oh my God. And I'll have to admit that when it's a man choosing and it's all women behind the boxes, I do fast forward until the man gets naked and I see what he looks like, and then I fast forward to the next one.
That's funny.
But
That's
it
funny.
is so fun to watch. It is so, and it's just one of those perfect like mindless things, because I could just be like, half paying attention, and then anyway, it's fun to watch. You guys should watch it because it's interesting to see what people would do based on appearances
Yeah,
or whatnot.
I'm gonna watch one. I just forgot all about it.
And the funny thing is, though, the people that are being chosen, they don't even know what the chooser looks like.
Oh,
So
right.
So it's not like they're happy or sad, because they're just
Right.
like. But the thing I like most about it is because almost all the time you will hear specifically the men who say, this was really freeing for me because I'm very self-conscious of my body. And so I felt like this was like a huge accomplishment for me just to come up here and do that. And I think that's really cool too, because I would be mortified.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nobody want to see this on their television. I will tell you that right now.
No, they do not, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you right now, he is a
Mm.
troll. He's got like
Okay. You can
hairy toes.
settle down.
And what? I shouldn't be
Settle
telling people.
down. No.
I shouldn't be telling people.
Stab you while you sleep, bitch.
See? That's what a troll would do.
As for movies, I watched my nephew Bailey, whom I love and adore, and brought him up on horror movies from the time he was about 8 years old. Said, there's a horror movie on Netflix called Incantation. Have you seen it? And I was like, okay, yeah, that was, I think it was an Asian film. And I was like, it's been on my list for forever. So he's like, you should watch it. So I'm like, okay. And it's like a found footage film.
Yeah.
I hated it so much.
That flaming
on
the
the
side,
side of my face, breathless.
Heaving breath.
Anyway, yeah, you know how like I'm picky about found footage type stuff anyway, because if it's gonna be found footage, it's got to look like, okay, this is footage. That's
the thing for me. Honestly, it never does.
No.
It never, because you always go, why are they filming? Why are they fucking filming with the Blair Witch? Why are they filming with Godzilla fucking outside or whatever? Put the fucking camera down and hide. You're not a news reporter. Continue.
I do enjoy it if it's well done, but
like, what's well done?
But the thing about it is, when they start incorporating so many different cameras, like, oh, here's the camera that's hidden in the doll. Oh, here's the camera that just happens to be attached to the corner of the bedroom. Here's the camera camera that is the doorbell, or whatever. And it's like,
Right.
okay, it's not found footage if you're compiling like a whole movie out of little
Right.
pieces of film. But then the problem is that you get distracted by it because you're like, well, wait, what camera is that supposed to be? Oh, and that camera zooms in now. Like, and so that's what I was doing through this whole movie. And there were even a couple scenes where I was like, I don't even know what fucking camera that was, but it could have been a camera that's stationary because they're moving it all around, zooming in. I'm just like, so it was bullshit. So it pissed me off. So I don't recommend it, but it was fun to watch.
So let me ask you this. So besides Blair Witch, because we already know that we don't agree on the Blair Witch, what's another really good found footage movie?
I really enjoyed Paranormal Activity. I really, really enjoyed the first two.
I can't remember which ones I've seen.
I've seen them all.
I've seen a couple. I've not seen all of them. I've seen a couple, but I don't know if I've seen the first two or not.
That was after the first two, they started to do the same sort of thing where they're like, there was just so many cameras that it was just fucking annoying. I was just,
I think maybe I did see the first one, and I think maybe I kind of felt the same way as I did with Blair Witch.
See, and I loved Blair Witch too, because I
know
that was the whole thing. They were wearing cameras on their headsets because they wanted to report about this witch and they wanted to capture anything that happened. So it made sense to the story. Which is why I think that film is so great.
In Blair Witch? Yeah. They don't have cameras on their heads in Blair Witch. She's wearing a stocking cap, isn't she?
Oh, wait. Maybe that wasn't the first one. Maybe it was...
I don't think they have cameras on their heads.
Maybe that was the remake I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, because they had a big handheld camera, didn't they?
Yeah.
But that was the only camera that was available to them, so... Anyway, I still enjoyed it because it made sense to me.
Right, that's fine. I'm like, I don't remember cameras on their heads.
And I can't... their heads.
Their heads.
I've seen a couple, too, like, obscure ones that I thought were pretty good, but I can't remember the names of them. But, because, again, that's a type of a movie that I'm not going to want to, like, go back and watch again. Like, I enjoyed the experience of it, but it's not like I want to sit back and go, let me re-experience this found footage film. Like,
yeah,
it's just not something that I'm into.
Yeah.
I watched a movie called Lowlifes on Tubi.
Yeah. Was that about you?
It's kind of one of those like Wrong Turn kind of a movies where this family's out in an RV and they end up in the South, in the woods, and they're gonna come up against this family who's probably cannibals or some shit.
Is it a horror movie?
It's a horror movie, yeah.
Okay.
But it actually has a spin, which makes it somewhat interesting. So it's worth watching. It's not incredible or it's not great at all, but it did keep my interest, and I watched the whole thing. And so there you go, in case you want to watch something like that. I watched Slay on Tubi, which is a drag queen vampire movie. The only reason I watched it is because it has Heidi in Closet in it. She's from RuPaul's Drag Race, and I just think I just think he's so funny, and he didn't disappoint me either. He's actually quite funny in the movie, but it's kind of like, what would I compare it to? Sort of like what's the movie with the Robert Rodriguez vampire movie?
Dusk Before Dawn.
Dusk Before Dawn. It's sort of reminding me of that, where it's kind of like it's like one sort of a thing in the beginning and like sort of changes a bit. Anyway, it's kind of like, it's like From Dusk Till Dawn meets Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Okay.
That's the sort of vibe of it. So it was silly. It was very bloody though. It had some good bloodiness to it.
I forgot about that. We watched Abigail.
Oh yeah. I forgot that you
and
watched
really
that.
enjoyed that. And then we also watched something else. Fall Guy. The Fall Guy.
Oh yeah.
Which was fun.
You liked it?
Yeah. It was fun. It's a cute little rom-com. That's all it is. It's just a cute little rom-com.
It just
with a
does not
little
appeal to me.
mystery. He's so cute though in it.
Oh, I mean, he is
I
adorable.
love
But...
him. I just love him, and I love that Emily Blunt too. I hope John Krasinski never. I hope they never Jason Sudeikis, Megan. What's her face? Because I just love them. I love them
Yeah,
both, and they just seem so cute together. I just hope they always live happily ever after.
me too. I do like Emily Blunt too. I think she's cool. The last movie that I want to talk about that I watched was a movie called Lie with Me.
Ooh,
It's
sound like Pern.
it is a book that I read. I don't know, it's probably been
A Pern
maybe
book?
no, about 4 or 5 years ago. It's French,
Oh, ooh
and
la la.
I loved that book so much. Like, it was one of my favorite books that I had read in a while, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. So I didn't know that they made a movie of it, and I had just sort of discovered it when I was flipping through something on IMDb, and they were like, it came up in the suggestions, and I was like, Lie with Me, and that was the name of that book I loved. And then I was like, oh my God, they made a movie of it. And then I got a notification on my phone that it was playing on Tubi. So I watched it. So yeah, I've been watching the shit out of some Tubi lately.
Okay, so don't make fun of me for watching no goddamn TikTok, motherfucker. It's the
That's
same
not,
thing. We're watching a digital app that streams content. That's the same thing. But what?
bet you crazy.
How much time you spend on Tubi? Sound like a lot.
It's only got movies on it.
Okay, but still, it's still content.
It ain't
Content is content
it
nowadays.
ain't somebody, farting and sticking their kid's head in their crotch like you'd be
Ew,
watching
God,
on,
why that?
because that's what you watch. I know you
That
do.
is not. I've sent you videos of what I watch.
Anyway,
Tubi.
I wanted to
Tubi.
say,
Oh, it's Tubi. Let's go Tubi. Ugh, I love Tubi.
all right,
Commercials.
Brandy Joe, I'm gonna need you to write in a letter and put
Oh,
Jamie in his goddamn place about the benefits of Tubi and how it tends. They even have their own productions, Jamie Richards,
they do? What do they have? What productions?
like the original movies, original content. I think Slay was. I think that was one of their original content films.
Wow. That's
So
pretty exciting.
fuck right there. It has nothing to do with no ticketed talk.
It's the same thing.
Anyway, it is a great story. Obviously, when they do film adaptations of books, they always have to skim some of the content just because for length of time, but it still was equally as beautiful of a film as it was a book. So I highly, highly recommend it. French film Lie with Me, available on Tubi.
Oui, oui. On Tubi.
Whee-hee. All right,
It is
baby.
available on Tubi. Or
It's
not Tubi.
time for your love and your hate.
You
What
go
you
first.
love, baby, what you hate. Tell us what you love, what you hate. Tell us what you love, what you hate.
You go first.
All right. I'm going to start with my love
Yeah.
because, doing the diet and sticking with keto. Costco's got a keto bread that is damn good. And I love it. Now, I will say this, just like what you said. You can't toast it. I mean, you can, but it doesn't have the same texture as a normal toasted piece of bread. You can't grill it. You can't make it like a grilled cheese or nothing like
Oh,
that.
hell no.
But if you just eat it as a soft white bread for a sandwich, shit delicious. Shit delicious.
Uh-huh.
Delicious. I had some roasted chicken and put that shit on there with a little chipotle sauce and some pickles and a little bit of lettuce. I even put some avocado up on it.
Wow.
Shit was good as hell. I very much like that one. As for what I hate,
What is it you hate, baby? Why don't you tell Papa what you hate?
all right, I'm gonna have to tag some companies and shit in this.
Do it, baby. You tag them.
Now, I realize this makes me sound old.
Because you are.
But what the fuck is going on with the goddamn expiration dates on things? It is so teeny tiny. I mean, my biggest complaint is yogurt. Okay, I love having me a yogurt as my snack.
Get some goddamn glasses, old man.
Oh my god. But no, I just don't understand. It's a stamp. It's like a stamp, but half of the stamp is like there's black on the logo, so I can't read no black stamp if there's black. You can't read black on black.
Hey, don't be racist. Don't you dare be racist.
But you can't read it. You can't read it.
Don't you dare be racist on this podcast.
God damn, we are supposed to be like what the leader, the exemplary country, the making examples about all things.
About. Don't cry, Joey.
Ooh, you
Don't cry.
Making me go through the change up in here.
Don't cry.
Fix it, Merca. Fix it.
Yeah.
There's no reason, and it's like you grab a bottle of salad dressing. You got to turn that shit all different directions looking for the damn expiration date, and when you finally find it, it's just a bunch of numbers. You're like, is that even have a date in it? Like, why is that so? I mean, it's so important. It's so important on things, especially like yogurt and cottage cheese and all that. But why is it not legible? Why is it not clearly legible? I just don't understand.
I don't even think they do expiration dates in other countries, do they?
Oh, they would have to,
wouldn't
they? For like ready-to-eat items, they would have to.
Because I mean, like they store their milk out of the refrigerator, so I don't fully understand that.
Well, yeah, in Britain they store eggs. They don't put those in the refrigerator either.
Well,
but that's
people
because
do that here too. If they're fresh, you can do that.
Well, yeah, if they're fresh, but once they go through the process, you can't.
The process. Once they go through the change.
Once they go through the process. But anyway, yes, fix it, Merca. Fix it. I want to be able to read my expiration dates.
Merca. Okay, my turn.
That's all I got to say.
Start with my hate first, because I think, as people know, my love is going to end up causing some discussion. And I'm rats.
Mm-hmm.
But my hate is car maintenance.
Oh.
I hate having to go get oil changes and shit like that.
Yeah, thank God I got Marty for all that.
Such a lazy fucking slob motherfucker.
No.
But oh God, I hate Marty. Wait, when you do you have a car? Do you each have a car now, or do you only have one car?
No, we have two cars.
And so do you drive a car exclusively?
Yeah, the truck, but Marty likes to drive it when he's not working, so
it's not okay.
Like he has a work car that is exclusively for work, so that's what.
Does he get it from Starbucks?
No. It's just we have an old Camry that's, I don't know, it's like a 2009 or something, but shit runs like it's brand new, but that's what he drives to work. So I'm left with the truck all day. So I call it my truck, but it's not like I went out and bought it or anything. So.
Oh, okay. So you're like, I didn't buy it. I'm not doing the oil change.
Goddamn right.
I may drive it everywhere, but I didn't buy it, so it's not my responsibility.
It all harkens back to when Marty and I first met, and he sent me to go buy myself a used car, and I picked the one with the best stereo. And he will never let me live it down, because that was the biggest piece of shit. It was a Renault Alliance, which nobody even knows what that is, but it had a damn good stereo, so that's why I picked it. Shit croaked on me. I didn't think it lasted a year.
Dumbass.
I was like, I don't know. I don't care about cars. You get in it and you go. I don't even like to pump gas. Fuck that.
Oh my God. You're such a princess.
It's true. It's true.
And my love this week is TikTok.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yes, it is. I don't use. My niece is addicted to it. She's truly addicted she watches it all the time. That's not what I do. For me, I already spent, a good deal of time on Facebook or YouTube watching videos. So now I'm just watching it on TikTok. But I don't, I'll sit there when I have nothing to do and just scroll through and see if there's anything funny. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for funny videos that make me laugh. And I found them. I found them all.
I'm so happy for you, baby. I'm so happy for you.
And you are basically a little bitch. Because
damn,
you could just fucking download the app, put it in a folder somewhere that you're never gonna because you said I'm worried that I'll get addicted to it. That's bullshit. You're lying through your fucking teeth.
Oh yeah, that's a goddamn lie. I don't want it. I do not want it in my life.
Why? What is the reason? I mean, I'm being serious. Like, what is the reason why to make it easier to watch the funny things I send you?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Because you send me shit in Instagram all the motherfucking time.
As I started to say, okay, I've sent you like 3 things in Instagram, bitch.
You sent me more than 3, and I've sent you in the last 6 days 14. That's less than 3 a day. 5 a day. Sorry, less than 5 a day.
Anyway, you and I have had this wonderful relationship where we chat via text.
The condescending tone in your voice is going to make me vomit.
Would you shut up and let me tell my truth? Let me tell my truth.
Not if you're going to condescend to me, bitch. Just fucking tell your truth.
You don't even know what I was saying, whether it had any condescension in it or not.
You most certainly did. We've had this relationship that consisted of texting.
No.
Oh, that's exactly how you
said
it.
No.
You did say text. You said it already.
No. And I resent your poor imitation of me.
Oh, bitch.
Anyway.
Continue with a better tone.
So... You and I have enjoyed.
I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to end the podcast.
All right. So Jamie and I have had this relationship where we make each other laugh all the time because we text each other, or we say funny things, or we share funny stories going on in our lives or whatever else. Meanwhile, Joey is defending off TikTok videos from all these other people, because my friend Coop sends me TikTok videos. Margaret sent me TikTok videos.
But you watch hers.
I got people online on Messenger that send me TikTok videos. And that's what I was going to say, though. Here's the difference. Sometimes I'll click on there. Sometimes I don't watch that shit at all. And I might even just hit, hey, ha, ha, ha. Like I watched it, but I didn't.
Evil. A liar. No wonder people can't trust you. Do you hear this, folks? A liar. He likes a video, ha-ha'd it, that he didn't even watch. What if it was about a funeral, you piece of shit?
Ain't nobody gonna send me a TikTok about a funeral.
Could have been.
Anyway, my point is, when I click on those and watch them, it has zero issue. For some reason, when you send me a TikTok video, I have like a 12-step process I have to go through.
Well, we have to figure that out. That's all.
I don't know what it is. I think it's because
we have to figure it out.
People are sending me TikTok videos that are posted on YouTube or posted on Instagram, and for some reason,
not Margaret.
Because Margaret
TikTok.
She posts hers on Instagram,
but she posts them. She sends them to us in text messages all the time.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Broadway people, we've seen that, like that kid singing.
When I click on hers, no problem. I can go right to it. So I don't know, but she hasn't sent one in a while. So I don't know if something has changed out of the blue, but I have to go through this whole process. It's like, you send it to me, I have to click on it. It takes me to the web page. And then I have to slide the little bar until the little circle picture matches. and then it'll be like it disappears, and then I can hit play, but it doesn't play. So I have to exit out. I have to go back to the text message. I have to click it again, and then it'll take me in there. And then the only thing I can do is either log in or exit. So I have to hit log in. So I hit log in, and then it brings me up all these choices, but I just hit X and I exit them all out. And then when I come back, I can watch the goddamn video.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm saying to you. Why, when I guess I don't see, I don't still do not understand, because you said all that, do not understand the absolute no rational reason resistance to just downloading the app. Like, I would only send you things that were funny.
Don't make me quote you. I will quote you because
go ahead.
When Margaret started sending some of this stuff, you were like, I don't do the TikTok. I don't have the app, and I don't intend to ever have it.
I don't think I said ever. I downloaded it fairly quickly after Margaret started so that I could watch her videos. And that's all I did was watch her videos. I didn't watch anything else. My sister would send them. I never watched those.
Ooh, she listens too. You in trouble, motherfucker. You hear that, Lori? You hear that?
Not Lori. It's not Lori.
Oh.
I don't think she listens, so it's okay. I don't know that Lori listens anymore either. I think we've really alienated most of our audience.
Lori?
What?
Why would Lori be alienated?
I don't know. We said something, I'm sure, that pissed her off. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, now you have to tell her. So Joey was talking about how beautiful you are on the last podcast, so she'll have to listen. And it's at the end too, so she'll have to listen to the whole thing.
So I did it just specifically so I could watch other people who sent me, because like with Margaret, I thought, if she's going to send things for her book, I want to make sure I can support that, and I trust that.
Y'all, Jamie lied through his motherfucking teeth.
About
that's the you hated it. You hated TikTok.
Wait a minute. The only reason that I hated TikTok was because my sister used to send them endlessly. I'm talking endlessly, and they were not things that I was ever interested in. So
all I'm saying is we were on the same playing field. Both of us were equally hating the TikTokness.
And you know what? I grew up.
Oh, you go okay. Y'all heard that.
I grew up and I realized, you know what? Instead of going through 14 steps to watch my best fucking blood brother's friend's TikTok that he's going to send, including the ones that he makes with his sweat and tears, I'm not going to download the app. I'm going to cut off my nose to spite my face.
You have become a TikTok Nazi. That's what you are.
Wait a minute. Don't use that word. I hate that word. Even when people say like grammar Nazi, I hate it. Don't think of something else. A TikTok asshole is better. Call me a TikTok asshole.
Well, that's actually more appropriate anyway.
Okay, there you go. But I just called myself it, so it really doesn't bother me.
How about a TikTok douchebag? Because, I mean...
No, I don't think I'm a douchebag, because the things I watch, the things that I post are not in any way douchey. I think asshole's fine.
You're a TikTok elitist.
No. Again, the videos that I sent you, you would think that was somebody who was elite, dogs with funny voices and shit like that. I'm an elitist. No.
There could be hidden messages up in that shit.
You're just doing it just to be.
You're rotting your brain, Jamie. You're rotting your brain.
Let's talk more about Naked and Afraid or whatever, or Love Island or whatever it was that you watched. Let's talk about rotting our brains, Joey Littleton Johnson.
I already told you. Why you gotta use my government name up all on here?
Nobody's gonna know what I said unless they know your middle name. Be like, what the fuck was his middle name?
God damn. And last but not least, to talk about any food or our unpaid Reese's
tickets.
Our partnership with Reese's that is
to continue our partnership with Reese's
and unacknowledged.
Yeah,
there is a giant.
Unwanted.
Yes, and unwanted. There is a giant Reese's, and it's like it's like the equivalent of 4 king size in one.
Interesting.
So, and it's just like a regular cup, but I can't remember what they call. I didn't write down what they said it was called, but it's definitely coming out. So I'm gonna be on the lookout because if anybody gonna have it, it's gonna be South
You sure it's not
Kakalaki
one of
down here.
those AI generated things?
No. I went to the website.
Okay.
I did. I went to the website because I read an article and I was like, "Is that real?" And so I went to the website, and it is coming, or it's actually should be out there. But I just don't.
It's out there. It's out there.
I couldn't tell if it was one specific market or like a test market or something like that. But I don't know. But I got to get me one.
They also have Olympic medals.
Yeah, those are lame. Those are all over here. Ain't nobody buying them.
Where's the big one? I want to see the big one.
Was it called a giant cup or a? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, that's something I'm looking forward to.
I don't see it on their website. You find it and send it to me so that I can just see what it looks like.
Okay, and I'll post
the link
when we release this episode too. I'll post so that people can find it.
Yeah, because I can't see it. Do the medals look like they have cutout chocolate?
No, really that's weird. Remember I talked about this last week?
Oh, that's the serving suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they wrote it on the peanut. They wrote serving suggestion. I don't know if it has it on the metal packaging or not.
It has to, would be my guess. Decoration. Yeah, it says decoration shown for illustration purposes only.
And then the peanut says serving suggestion, which cracks me up because
why even put the decoration on there? Just let it be what it is. Well, because people wouldn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah,
I got it. People would be like,
well, people were upset because they were buying the pumpkins and they didn't have the actual cutouts for the eyes and the mouth. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have nothing else to say to you. I'm so done with you.
Oh my God, there's 149 different Reese's products.
Oh, we didn't have no opinionaries, did we?
Nope, I looked.
Okay.
I looked. I was just seeing if I could find the things. Okay, well, that's fine. I love you so very much.
I love you too, baby.
Even though you abuse me.
Even though you abuse your TikTok privileges. I told him he could have 2 per week to send me and to make them good. And he sends me like 15 a day.
No, that is not true, Joey Johnson. I have sent you 14 TikToks total. 14.
In one day. In 24 hours.
In the last 5 days or 6 days. I said that. Shut up. Don't lie. It is not that big of a deal. And you need to figure out why the fuck your shit doesn't work. That's not on me.
Okay.
I'm going to start sending them you different ways. I'll send you like in Messenger.
So not only am I receiving unwanted TikToks, I have to figure out why I can't view unwanted
because
TikToks.
You're saying that's why it's so bad that I send them to you is because you got to go through all this shit. I'm trying to find ways of you not having to go through the shit so that if I send you something funny, you can just fucking watch it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. It bothers me because I'm like, I'm not wasting my time sending you shit. Like I'm sending you shit that I know you will like. I've not sent one dud yet. You probably haven't even watched them all, but that's fine.
That's true. I've only watched
not sent one dud yet.
I've probably watched like 5 of them of all the ones you've sent.
God, you're just fucking rude. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Something following me all my life. Some protection that I can't define. How I earned it, not a clue. They said it's a universal stars align. It's a message from the great divine.